and welcome to Only Connect, the show described by the Daily Mirror as weird. It is a bit strange. There are two teams. I ask them questions, and if they get the answers right, they get points. And at the end of the quiz, whichever team has the most points, they're the winners. It's a revolutionary idea, but someone had to try it. So let's see who's come along to break ground in our brave new world. On my right, it's the booksellers. Neil Best is an operations manager for a national bookstore. He's a history of art graduate from Belfast. Greg Eden, a web editor with an MA from Glasgow University. And their captain, David Conn, a Cambridge economics graduate and part-time author. They all now live in London and work at the head office of a major bookstore. So, David, you're probably strong on literature, your team. What are the weak points?
Well, I think when it comes to literature, we're absolutely dreading a question, because if we get it wrong, we won't be able to show our face in the office again. So don't ask us any of those, please.
Now, before we press on with this extremely difficult quiz in which I'm responsible for who gets points and who doesn't, I'm sure you're all very excited about the imminent publication of my new book in paperback.
We have seen it in the slush pile in the office, and it's been gathering dust for some time, but I'm sure somebody's going to take an interest in it at some point.
Let's meet your opponents. On my left, the bowlers. Michelle O'Callaghan is a student support coordinator with the National Youth Theatre. David Bowers is a political analyst with a degree in history. And their captain, Stuart Lightfoot, has a degree in maths, which led him to a job in accountancy with a leading London law firm. United by their love of London's retro bowling alleys, they are the bowlers. What's so exciting about bowling?
Well, originally we started, it was the most respectable sport we could think of that had a bar nearby.
Are you very competitive as bowlers, or is it just fun?
A little bit competitive, but to be honest, none of us are particularly good. So the competition has come second to the atmosphere, really. So.
I'd like to say the same is true of this quiz, but it's not. Who wins? That's the only important thing. The show is all about making connections. In round one, I'm simply going to ask the teams to tell me what connects 4 clues. But the fewer clues you need to see before telling me the correct answer, the more points are available to get. Booksellers, you won the toss, so you will be going first. Please pick a letter.
We'd like to take Alpha, please.
OK, your first clue will come up. Your time starts now.
Do you know anything about this guy? No. Sir William Blair? Never heard of him? No. Can we have the next, please? What? Creative Beavis Bud? Know anything about this?
Can't remember who did Beavis and Bud.
No?
It's obviously some...
We're struggling. Can we have the next, please?
Judges.
Judge?
Judge, isn't it?
Judge?
Do you think?
Do you want to go for it? Judge?
I don't know.
Do you want one more, or should we just go for it? Should we go for it?
Go for it.
10 seconds.
We believe that they're all judges.
Let's be honest. You believe that that third one is a judge, don't you?
We do believe that the third one is a judge.
Clearly not.
And we've decided that there is some loose connection with the other two, yes.
Well, you just got lucky. They are all judges. The final clue is going to be the 7th book of the Bible. So you don't know Sir William Blair?
No, we know quite a few Blairs. There's a Tony Blair, I believe, who's reached some sort of notoriety, but no, Sir William Blair not familiar to us.
This one is his brother. Tony Blair's got a brother who's a judge. Who knew? And the creator of Beavis and Butthead is the American animator Mike Judge. So, randomly buzzing in after 3 clues with a guess, you get 2 points. Bowlers, please pick a letter.
Could we have Epsilon, please?
Epsilon. Your first clue is coming up. Time starts now.
Charles Conrad.
Right, design.
Galleries, Can we have another one, please?
Feel the behind the slips. Come on, you're the sport expert. No.
Can we get another one?
Yeah, go for it.
Can we get another one, please?
Kim Philby.
Yeah.
Third man?
Yeah, the third man. Philby was the third man.
I think actually the third man.
They're all third man, or the third man.
Dad's absolutely right. They're all third. The final one would have been Harry Lime. Can you tell me about the clues that you see?
The fielder behind the slips is known as the third man.
Kim Philby was third man in the Cambridge spy ring. Harry Lime was the third man in the film The Third Man, I think, wasn't he?
That's right, the film and the novel. And Charles Conrad?
Don't know.
No idea.
He was the third man to walk on the moon. After Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. Nevertheless, 2 points to you. And back to the booksellers to pick a letter.
Do you think we could have Zeta, please?
I do think you could. It's going to be a sound or music question, so you'll be hearing the clues The first one is going to kick in now.
Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. Okay. Can we have the next, please?
John Lennon Woman.
All right, any links? Lennon?
One of these. Go one more.
Yeah. Should we just go for it?
Posthumous hits.
These are all posthumous hits and possibly number ones.
That's it. They are posthumous number ones. Very good. What did you hear?
Well, Purple Haze by the great Jimi Hendrix and Woman by John Lennon.
You guys really were born under a lucky star. It wasn't even Purple Haze. That's Voodoo Child.
Oh, you're quite
by
right.
Jimi Hendrix. But it was a posthumous number one, and had you kept listening, you would have heard Reet Petite and 3 Steps to Heaven, which was a hit for Eddie Cochran after he died. Nevertheless, 3 points after buzzing in when you recognised one of them. Very good. Back to your opponents, the bowlers, to pick a letter.
Can we have Delta, please?
Yes, you can. First clue coming up now.
Racehorse, 18.
There's race.
Scores in Scrabble, maybe 2,
Possibly.
2, 5, 6, 10. No, it's not enough. Yeah, can I have another clue, please?
Internet domain, 63.
What's the 6th letter, the 3rd letter of the alphabet? Maybe FC? No, could we contribute? Should we have another clue?
Yeah, go.
Can we have another clue, please?
Tweet.
Oh, it's the most number of characters you have in the name.
Yes.
'Cause that's the most.
Yes.
It's in Twitter.
Yes, go.
Brilliant.
I think these are the maximum numbers of characters you can have in each. So a tweet's only 140 characters, a racehorse name's only 18.
Letters long.
Letters long, yeah.
The name can only be 63.
That's exactly right. The 4th clue would have been in an SMS or text message, 160 characters. Very good. Booksellers, pick a letter, please.
May we have Beta, please?
You may. These are going to be picture clues. First one is coming up now.
Okay, that's the... Is it Pakistani flag? Yeah. Can we have the next, please? That's ABBA. There's 4 of them. 2 girls, 2 boys. Swedish.
Maybe not Pakistan.
Not Pakistan? No.
I'm not sure.
It's not the... is it the green crescent, or whatever they call it? Can we have the next, please? For the...
TARDIS.
The TARDIS. All right.
Are they...
Any ideas?
It's probably UAE or something, or the ABBA.
10
Like their
seconds.
name. TARDIS is an acronym. I don't know
Okay.
whether it's UAE or something like that.
Yeah.
Or the acronym.
This is a bit of a weak answer here, but they all represent things where the name that we're looking at is created out of a sequence of letters. It's an acronym.
It's not a weak answer. It's a correct answer. Can you tell me what they are?
Well, we think now, having thought that was Pakistan, we think it's the United Arab Emirates. That's ABBA, and the TARDIS stands for something incomprehensible, but is an acronym.
Now, it is Pakistan. That's why it's an acronym. Its name is made up of initials or parts of other words. In the case of Pakistan, Punjab, Afghania, Kashmir, Sindh and Baluchistan. ABBA, what makes up their name?
It's the 4 names of the
initial
artistes.
members.
That's right. Annifrid, Bjorn, Benny and Agnetha. The TARDIS, time and relative dimensions in space. And do you know what's in that 4th picture?
It's a radar.
Radio detection and ranging. Well done, you get the points. So that leaves just 1 clue left for the bowlers in this round. It's going to be Gamma, and your first clue is coming up now.
In a class reunion photo.
I think when people are in balls in size, maybe, but film them. I don't know.
Yeah, let's
Can you have one more, please?
Because a reunion rather than actual school photo.
In a newspaper advert. Is it
Places, maybe all
Is it like photos?
where like spy messages have
Is
been
it
hidden.
pose photos? Is it something about...
I think we need that.
Yeah, we need another one, please.
Next to Cary Grant on a bus.
Is it like a TV, beginning of a TV show or something? They show like a class reunion photo.
10
where they
seconds.
show
Can we get
them.
the last clue, please?
Yeah.
The Japanese one.
5
Oh,
seconds.
Go.
Is it places where in Hitchcock films a murder's been seen?
I'm going to let you have another go.
Someone has been murdered.
I'm afraid that is not the correct answer. So there's a possible bonus available for the booksellers.
OK, so Alfred Hitchcock liked to make appearances in each of his films, and this is some of the places in which he made an appearance.
That's absolutely right. It is where Alfred Hitchcock makes cameo appearances in Dial M for Murder, Lifeboat, To Catch a Thief and Psycho. And the scores at the end of round 1 see the bowlers with 4 points, but the booksellers in the lead with 8 points. In round 2, the teams still have to make connections between clues, but this time they won't see 4 clues, they will see a maximum of 3, because I want to know what is fourth. It's all about sequences. The clues will come in order. What would be the fourth in the sequence? Booksellers, you'll be going first again. Pick a letter, please.
Could we have alpha, please?
Yes, you could. The first in the sequence is coming up. What is fourth? That's what I want to know. Time starts now.
Begbie. Is it in Trainspotting?
It's going to be number 4. It's on the cover. What are they called?
Do we need to see more? Do we need to see more? And then we can eliminate the others. Can we have the next, please?
Diane Begbie, Spud, and what's the... Renton.
Yeah, you
Number 4,
ready to go
Renton.
for it?
Go for it.
We believe that number 4 is Renton.
I'm afraid your luck has just run out. So I'm going to pass over the third clue to the bowlers. Do you want to tell me what comes fourth?
Well, we agree on the reasoning, but we think it's Spud then. Right?
Number 4, Spud, yeah.
Number 4, Spud, is the correct answer. You're unlucky there, booksellers. 5 would be Renton. I once went out for the evening with Irvine Welsh. We went to see It's a Wonderful Life, and he cried. He's a big softie, really. Never mind all the stabbings and the drugs in the book. He's a man who cries at an old James Stewart film. I laughed. That's a big laugh. Bowlers.
Epsilon, please.
Epsilon, first in a sequence coming up. What's fourth? Time starts now.
Valet.
Valet.
Okay.
It's not...
Oh, yeah.
Can we have another one, please?
I don't think we can make any...
Dame. Is it something about word origins, so whether from...
There's nothing like a dame.
Valet, Dame. Yeah, go on.
Can we have another one, please?
Boy.
Oh, are these French card names? Maybe Jack, Queen, King,
Oh,
and Ace, I guess. What the French race would be? Ace?
Valet, Dame, Ra. Yeah.
Ace. Well, not Ace.
Yeah, whatever ace is in...
Or Un, maybe?
5 seconds.
Go, top, whatever you...
We'll try Un. That's the last one.
I beg your pardon?
Un.
I'm afraid that's not the correct answer, so I'm going to throw it over to the booksellers for a possible bonus.
Do you want the pronunciation?
Yes, I do.
Lass.
I'll accept it. These are, as you both knew, playing cards in French. Jack, Queen, King, Ace and As. The French would pronounce it, or Las for the ace. So, booksellers, pick a letter, please.
Could we have beta, please?
Yes, you can. First in a sequence coming up. What's fourth? Time starts now.
Any idea what this is? A time that something happened?
2:43. No idea. Is it
No,
time?
it's not a book of the Bible. Oh, marathon winning times. Can we have the next, please? Okay, it's got nothing to do with the marathon. 3:49. Something that's happened at some point in time. Should we go for another one, or is it?
Wait.
Is anything triggering anything at all here?
No.
Next, please. It's not a numerical sequence.
10 seconds.
Yes, it is a numerical sequence. Oh, no,
Is it?
it's not. It's not.
3 seconds.
4 down.
Okay, in the field of shot in the darks, this is probably the biggest shot in the dark. 05, 42, 28.
It's a nice guess. Surprisingly, this time it's not correct. This is an incredibly difficult question, I have to say. Bowlers, do you want to have a go?
060000.
How did you arrive at that in your mind?
It seems to be going up about the same amount every
next
time.
thing. I don't know.
And it's got to be something fairly easy to get to, but...
You're going to get the point. The answer is 060000, and it can be worked out mathematically, but what these actually represent are moments when the hands on an analogue clock are in a straight line.
Yeah.
The minute and the hour hand are in a straight line. You can work it out with numbers, which is what you did. Well done. Bonus point to you. Please pick a letter.
Delta, please.
Now, these are going to be picture clues, so I want to know what you'd expect to see in the fourth picture. First one coming up now.
Is that sort of the green man?
The Green Man.
They could be pub names.
Or it could be crossing. I'm crossing. But should we get another one?
Oh, yeah, well, could be.
You need another one, don't you?
Yeah.
Can we have another one, please?
Yeah,
Amber.
Amber,
Yeah.
Green Man, Amber, What?
Green, amber, red, flashing amber.
Yeah, green,
red.
amber, red.
Doesn't it go...
And then green again?
Amber,
Oh, no,
amber,
red.
amber.
Green, so it's green, amber, red, red, amber.
10 seconds.
Is it? And then green again? Yeah, red, amber.
Okay.
No, red, amber.
Your
red
answer,
amber.
please.
A red piece of red amber.
So red and amber or something.
I'm going to accept it because you know what you're talking about. It is to do with representing the sequence of traffic lights. It's the green man, amber resin. We had a
Red
nice
Adair.
picture of Red Adair waiting for you. After the traffic lights gone back to red, the next one is red and amber. So well done, you get 3 points. Booksellers, pick a letter, please.
Zeta, please.
Zeta, first one coming up. Time starts now.
Royal College of Nursing. Anything else?
Might be
Any other
something- might be
acronyms?
something in the Navy.
Next, please. General Boilermakers. It's not the
Unions.
it's not the unions. Biggest unions. Unison would be the last one.
Could be.
Could be. Do you want to
Go
go
for
for
it.
it? Yeah. Unison's the
Go
biggest.
for it.
Yeah. We think the answer is unison.
I'm afraid it isn't, so I'm going to show the third clue to your opponents, the bowlers. Would you like to tell me what comes for?
Is it unite?
Yes, it is Unite. These are the 4 largest trade unions in the UK by size. So bonus point to you, bowlers. And you've still got Gamma left to answer. Your first clue is coming up now.
Centre.
Okay, we're gonna...
Next one.
Next one, please.
Wing defence. OK, so it could be positions
it's
in
netball, please,
Netball, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
centre, wing defence.
There's
Wing
goal-
attack.
Coming backwards, I guess, maybe.
Which
We should get another clue and then
direction?
we'll know which way it's going.
Yeah,
So,
go on then.
Can I have one more
Goal.
clue, please?
Goal
Isn't it
defence.
like goal stopper or something? Isn't it like like somebody just sits on the shoes of the whole game?
the
Right
goal
at the
defence
back.
is the...
There's the goal
Oh.
attack as well.
Yeah,
There's more than 4 positions, aren't there?
10 seconds.
yeah. Wing
I think-
attack. Goal defence and goal attack stand next to each other.
Or goal.
In some positions, but...
2 seconds.
Goal attack.
I'm afraid that's not the answer, so it's a possible bonus for you, booksellers.
Wing attack.
Just defence.
No, you both have the right reasoning. The answer is goalkeeper. But remember, it's a sequence. This is the sequence of the defending team. If it was goal attack, we would have seen wing attack
Yeah.
Yeah.
earlier in the sequence. Wing attack, actually the position I used to play netball at school. I was small and fast. I'm still small. At the end of round 2, it's very close. The booksellers have got 9 points, but the bowlers are in the lead with 10 points. Round 3 is the connecting wall. This time there are 16 clues, which I want the teams to sort into 4 connected groups of 4. Bowlers, you get to go first this time. I'll give you points for the groups you can find, then points afterwards for the connections between them. You may choose between wall alpha or beta.
Alpha, please.
OK, wall alpha, you have got 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
God. Paul's charter houses.
And Fishmongers is a law.
Merchant
Charter houses
Yeah,
in
they're,
Northville.
they're all...
Merchant tailors.
So cops.
OK, Abbey, we've got...
It's Repton. Repton's a school. Repton and Charterhouse are both schools.
Yeah, that's that.
Merchant
Merchant
Taylors.
Taylors, I think, is 2. St Paul's.
Schools, yeah. Brooklands is a national.
And Beckett's,
Abbey. And,
yeah.
Or they're not. Are they not? Are these all
Just keep going.
on a race course somewhere? A cathedral.
Yeah, Beckett's is.
And Abbey and Stowe are as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know which
It's
one.
not
Skinners.
cathedrals, right.
Has anything's been there?
Vintners,
Or
Brooklands.
Cops Corner. They were Silver.
They're race courses, yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
We'll keep.
Cups.
Chime.
Look at the others.
Cathedral City. Cheese. Salters.
Westminster Cathedral. You can have Westminster
You've used
Village.
1 minute.
Westminster Abbey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Westminster Cathedral. You have Westminster Village.
Yeah.
Westminster
Abbey.
Westminster
Chimes.
Chimes.
Yeah.
Now, with 2 groups left,
yeah.
you only have 3 goes at it, or the grid will freeze.
I'm trying. These Brooklands, Cops, and Stowe. I'm sure are all corners.
Yeah, and Beckett's is.
I think I've tried that set though. Do you know anything about the other ones?
Just try it one more time.
Okay.
Beckett's, Brooklands, Cops.
Oh, there you go.
Fantastic.
You've solved the wall with over a minute remaining. Very good, very impressive. OK, so you've got 4 points for the groups that you identified. Let's see what you can do with the connections. St Paul's, Repton, Charterhouse, Merchant Taylors.
Are they all private schools?
They're all boarding schools.
Boarding schools.
Well, they're public schools. They're public schools. Cathedral, Village, Abbey, Chimes.
Westminster can be
Can go before them all.
Precede it.
Yeah, Westminster can precede them all. Yeah.
That's it. Westminster Cathedral, Westminster Village, Westminster Abbey, Westminster Chimes. Next group, Beckett's, Brooklands, Copse, Stowe.
They're all famous corners
On
racecourses, particularly Silverstone.
That's what I wanted. You say particularly Silverstone is
There's
where
only
they
one,
are. They are corners on the Silverstone racing circuit. And the last group, Salters, Fishmongers, Vintners, Skinners.
In the City of London, they're all
Honourable companies.
honourable companies.
I need
Livery
you to be a
companies.
bit...
Livery companies.
Livery
Yeah.
companies.
Yeah.
They are London livery companies. Do you know why they're called that?
That's the professions that they used to
Specialise
represent.
in.
whatever.
Well, apparently it's made up of trades of people that
Yeah.
wore interesting uniforms. That's why they're called livery companies.
livery, all right.
Anyway, you got 4 points for the groups you identified. You fumbled your way to 4 full points for the connections. Plus, you get 2 bonus points for getting it all right, so that's a maximum of 10 points. Very well done. Let's see what the booksellers can do with their connecting wall. They're going to get a new wall, 16 fresh clues, but again, it can only be separated into 4 perfect connected groups of 4. That'll be full of red herrings, of course. No fun if it weren't. You're going to get the beta wall. You've got 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Okay, so anything we recognise at all?
Cowper as poet.
Brick, they're not lanes, no? Wood Lane, Chancery Lane,
Pudding
lanes,
Lane.
Pudding Lane. Should we try those just
Yeah.
to kick off with? Okay, that's not right. So, any other lanes that we can see?
Jack Murphy. Cowper as a poet. William Cowper was a poet.
Poet, okay.
Thomas Gresham might have been a poet.
Yeah. Anything else we can see?
No,
Something. that-
Cowper wrote hymns. John Wesley wrote hymns.
Yeah. Anybody else? Him?
Gresham and Newton, is that a poet? Wood, Elijah Wood.
Okay. Cowper,
I can't remember.
Wesley, Wood.
Wood, Gresham. No.
Okay, guys, we need another
Okay.
lane. Try another lane. Pudding is lane. Chancery must be lane. Brick is lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other
Wood
lane?
Lane. Wood Lane from the BBC.
No, we tried that already.
Chancery Lane, Brick Lane.
Okay.
Oh, it's-
Go on, guys.
Park Lane. Park Lane.
You've used a minute. And there's a
got
group.
that.
All right. Well done.
Okay, so let's.
Okay, so Cowper. Any other Cowpers that we're aware of?
No, I can only
Isaac?
think of William Cowper and Wesley.
Cecil Parkinson? No. Any other Parkinson's? Parkinson's disease?
What about Jack Ditch?
Jack.
Rink.
Jack. It's to do with bowls.
Okay.
Wood.
Jack.
Wood.
Rink.
Rink.
Jack.
Got a minute left.
Ditch.
Yes.
And there's another group. So it's
Okay,
3
so now,
strikes and you're
right, so
out
what
now.
have we got here? So we've got a minute. So Wesley,
Are they
John
laws? Wesley. Is there a Murphy's Law? Newton's
Murphy's Law, Parkinson's Law. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What's the other one? What's the other one?
Murphy, Parkinson, Newton. Go for those 3. So I think Watts, Wesley, and Gresham. Let's go for Sturgeon.
Yeah, that's one gone.
2 lives left.
Okay. Murphy,
Okay.
Parkinson, Newton, Gresham.
Go on.
Do that.
Go on.
No.
Okay, hold on, guys. We've got about 20 seconds left.
So let's. We know it's that,
do we?
and that. Well, we're thinking that. So let's go for Watts' Law.
Oh, no, we've done that.
Sturgeon's
we?
Law.
Quick.
Sturgeon.
If you want to unchoose anything, you just press it again. But no, the grid's frozen. Your 3 lives are out. Still very well done. You've got 2 groups. I'm going to give you 2 points for that. And there are bonus points if you can tell me the connections. Brick, Pudding, Chancery, Park.
They're all lanes.
Lanes.
They're all lanes. Lanes in London. Jack, Ditch, Wood, Rink.
They're all to do with bowls.
That's exactly right. Can you tell me what they are in bowls?
Well, the jack is the little white ball that it's the target. The wood is the ball itself. The rink is what you play on. And the ditch is the thing that runs around the outside that if you throw it too far, the ball goes into.
Exactly right. I wish I could give you more bonus points than 1, but I can't. So, you can still get bonus points for connecting the groups you didn't find. Let's resolve the wall. There. Cooper, Newton, Wesley, Watts.
Authors of hymns.
They are writers of hymns, exactly. And that leaves Murphy, Parkinson, Gresham, Sturgeon.
We think they've all had laws. They're Murphy's Law, Parkinson's Law,
Yes, you're absolutely right there, but it's sort of colloquial, proverbial laws.
Yeah.
You were trying to get Newton in there, but he's a bit too serious in
Yeah,
this
you're
category.
right, yeah.
Do you know what the laws are?
Murphy's Law is if it can happen, it will happen.
Yeah, if it can go wrong, it'll go wrong, yeah.
Parkinson's Law is that work expands to fill the time available. And the other two, I think we would be at a bit of a loss as to explain those.
Sturgeon's Law, 90% of everything is rubbish. That's that law.
Okay.
And Gresham's Law, I hadn't heard of it either. Apparently it's bad money drives out good money. Who knew that? What's bad money? No such thing. No such thing. Nevertheless, you got 2 points for the groups that you identified and 4 points for the connections, so that's a total of 6 points. Let's see how that leaves the scores at the end of round 3. The booksellers have got 15 points, but the bowlers are in the lead with 20 points. Round 4 is the missing vowels round. This is where we take well-known names or phrases, remove the vowels, and slightly re-space the consonants. Teams, you have to tell me what the names or phrases are. So, fingers on buzzers. The first group are all Noel Coward plays. Bowlers.
Hay fever.
1 point. Don't know this one. It's This Happy Breed. Next clue. Booksellers.
Blithe Spirit.
1 point. Bowlers.
Private Lives.
Yes, it is 1 point. Next category, women in political scandals. Booksellers.
Mandy Race Davis.
Yes, 1 point. Booksellers.
Dame Shirley Porter.
Yes, 1 point. Booksellers.
Monica Coughlin.
Yes, 1 point. Booksellers.
Antonia de Sancha.
Yes, 1 point. Next category, African nations. Booksellers.
Tunisia.
1 point. Bowlers. Too long,
Algeria.
I'm afraid. You're going to lose a point. Booksellers, do you want to have a go?
Algeria.
Algeria, 1 point. Next clue. Booksellers.
Ethiopia.
1 point. Booksellers.
Ghana.
I'm afraid you lose a point. Possible bonus to the bowlers.
Guinea.
That's right, 1 point. Next category, Goon Show characters. Don't know this one. Neddy Seagoon. Next clue. Bowlers.
Eccles.
1 point. Not fans of the show. Minnie Bannister. Next clue. And this one's Major Bloodknock. Next category, festivals around the world. Bastille Day came up, but that is the end of the quiz. And after a nail-biting round 4, the booksellers have got 22 points, but the bowlers have just pipped it with 23 points. Congratulations to you. Many commiserations to you, booksellers. Please join us next time when we'll be starting the quarter-finals, and the questions will be almost impossible. Although not for the contestants, I hope. Well, that would be a very awkward show. We just sit there in silence, like one of my dinner parties. Goodbye.
There are more preposterous postulations here on BBC4 on Wednesday, with the next episode of It's Only a Theory at 7:30. But back to tonight, and we're getting our way with Sir Christopher Mayer next.